it's Alex and welcome to Hey Little Thrifter. Today I'm going to be sharing my June thrift haul. I ended up finding a few items of clothing and a couple of books. And first up, from a trip to a red, white and blue thrift store, I got this really lovely dress, not very summery. I specifically got it for autumn. I have a wedding to go to later this year and I've been kind of keeping an eye out for a dress that might be suitable, and I was looking for something with long sleeves, and this one kind of jumped out to me. I really liked the print, and it is this like yellow floral on black. It's got these cute ruffles at the front, and then it's got long sleeves that are sheer, and then at the back it has a keyhole detail. And it's from the brand Who What Wear, and it was originally $34.99, still has the original tags, and it was priced at $9.95, and I'd pretty much decided I was going to splash out and get it anyway, and then I found out that this colour tag was half off that day, so it was just under $5, and I was like, well yeah, I'll definitely get it for that. And on the label it says this is the black belladonna floral, and belladonna is deadly nightshade, so I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not sure yet if this is what I will wear to the wedding later this year. It may or may not be suitable, and I guess the weather could still be warm at that point, but it might be cold too, so I'll just have to figure it out nearer the time. But I really liked this one. I think it'll be a good potential option, and I think it might look better with a belt. I'm not sure. What do you think? Also, if you just think I should never wear this in public and definitely not to a wedding, then feel free to let me know that too. But I quite liked it, so we will see. I also made a trip to a Salvation Army thrift store on one of their 50% off days, and I was specifically looking out for some summery tops because the weather is pretty hot here right now, and I ended up getting two, one of which is this really cute cropped number from Charlotte Russe, and this is kind of almost like an abstract animal print, so that was what initially drew me to it, and yeah, I couldn't really say no to it. And this one ended up being just $2.99, so I thought that was a bargain. And I also picked up this pink vest, tank top, whatever you call it, originally from Old Navy, and this was labelled at 99 cents, but it was 50% off, so it was only 49 cents, which was a steal. And I don't really have much pink in my wardrobe at all, so I thought this was a nice change and kind of summery and cute, so yeah, I'll give it a go. Then later in the month I went to another Salvation Army thrift store, and I found this baseball cap for Jameson Irish whiskey, and it was $2.99, but this was 50% off as well, so it was only $1.50. And I've been keeping an eye out for a baseball cap for a while now. I don't really wear hats, but I figured I needed one of these for the summer, and I find it difficult to find ones that fit me right because A, I have quite a small head, and B, my ears stick out, so neither of those things apparently are conducive to baseball caps. But I saw this one, it was cool and it was cheap, and I'm actually not a whiskey fan really, so I'm going to be a total poser in this. But my husband is a whiskey fan, so I figured if this one doesn't work out for me, if it doesn't quite fit, or I just end up not wearing it, he definitely will wear it, so I thought this was a good choice in that it's not one that will go to waste if I don't end up using it. And if you've been watching my thrift hauls for a while, you'll know that I set out this year with a budget of $100, a very ambitious budget, and I kind of just wanted to see how far it would get me, and also that it would make me be a bit more picky with what I buy, and I think I've succeeded in that. But basically, had I stopped after buying that baseball cap, I would have come in under budget slightly, but I didn't stop there, so I ended up also going to a Goodwill thrift store, and I picked up a couple of things there. So I just got one item of clothing at Goodwill, and it is this pair of pink jeans, and they were $6.99. I was hoping that this colour tag was half off, but it wasn't. But I've been after a pair of pink jeans for quite a while now. I'm not sure why. I don't know where I got that need from in the first place, but it's something I've been keeping an eye out for ages, and I've just not found the right pair. And I saw these ones, they were the right colour, they were the right style, high-waisted, and these ones are super soft as well, so really comfy. And I knew at this point that if I bought them I was going to be going over the $100 budget, but I figured this is something I've been after for quite a while. It would make me too sad to leave them behind now that I'd finally found an awesome pair. And honestly, I've had a bit of a crappy month, so I was just like, I'm gonna get them. So yeah, I'm really glad that I did, and I'm really looking forward to wearing them. And then lastly, from the same Goodwill, I got 3 Christopher Pike 90s YA horror books. I saw these, they were like on the shelf all in a group together, and I squealed when I saw them. I already have another 2 that are in this series with these kind of covers, and not that I've been specifically keeping an eye out for them, but it's just one of those things that I recognised them immediately and really wanted them. And also, not that I should be even contemplating collecting another series of books over here, but I couldn't say no. They were 99 cents each, and again, I just needed a bit of a pick-me-up at the end of the month, so for $2.97 it was totally worth it. And we've got Bury Me Deep, we have Gimme a Kiss, and we have Die Softly. So yeah, I love these covers. I love the like fluorescent text on them. I think they're really cool, and then I love the really bright spines as well. So yeah, I'm not like consciously starting a new collection here, but I still wanted to get these anyway. So that was everything I thrifted this month. I ended up spending a total of $19.93, and that brings my total spent for the year so far to $108.89. So yeah, I went $8.89 over my $100 budget, but at this point I was just like, you know what, I'm an adult, I can make these decisions. I think having a budget in place is a great idea, but sometimes you don't need to be that strict. And at that point in the month I just thought, budget be damned. So yeah, so I went a whopping $8.89 over my budget, but I still think it was somewhat of a success. I know at the beginning of the year I kind of set out with a bit of an experiment to have a $100 budget for the year, and I honestly didn't really expect it would last the year, but I just thought I would see how it went and see how it would affect my purchasing. I have definitely been more picky with my purchases. I'm not just buying every random thing that catches my eye and is a bargain. It's very easy to get caught up in that. So I have been more selective. I'm sure there are a few things I bought this year so far that I could have done without, but hey, I've definitely cut down on my spending for sure. And now, even though the budget is over, I'm not going to set another specific budget for myself, but I'm also not going to go super crazy and go back to my old buying everything ways, hopefully. I think this past 6 months of being more conscious of what I'm buying has been a really big help, and I think that will now continue into my future thrifting. And really that's what this experiment was about. It was to be more selective and be more conscious of my decisions in what I'm buying. Am I actually going to wear it? Is it something that will just be used for one special occasion, or is it something I'm going to be wearing really frequently? Is it worth what I'm going to be paying for it? So I'm not going to call this a failure. I still think it's a success of sorts. And yeah, if this was of any help to you, just to see how far $100 or so can get you in thrifting, then I'll also call that a success. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye!